Let me get you some water.
Please. He did it. He is the one who brought the poison over here. He did it to poison you.
Gudan, I don't think that you know what you are saying. You have been watching too many movies and now you are drunk.
No.
Gudan, listen here.
Just let her be, AJ. She may be drunk, but she is still managing to be a good wife, isn't she? She is concerned about your safety. And, I don't blame her. Everyone is capable of acting like a child in this state, so don't worry. There are no hard feelings between us. So, Gudan, please, don't you worry.
Yes. You can make up a story about me, but I know that this was really about you.
Gudan! Gudan, stop! Sorry, Vikram, but you can see that she is drunk. Really sorry. Gudan, let's go now. Let's go.
You let go of me. I am not a child. It may be that I am drunk.
No.
But I understand everything about you. One day you will stop underestimating me. And then you will see what I will do to you,
Okay,
Vikram.
let's go. Gudan, let's go. Let's go. Sorry, Vikram.
Once Gudan wakes up in the morning, she will be sober again. And I cannot let her ruin my plans. I will not stop until Akshat Jindal is hanged for the crimes he has committed. No one here is ever going to stop me. I will make sure the truth is revealed.
So it seems that I've been right about you. What are you up to? What have you been planning here? It seems that Gudan knows that you have some kind of plan to poison AJ. I know that AJ thinks Gudan was drunk and talking nonsense tonight. But I don't think that's true. So right now you are going to tell me what has been going on.
It seems to me that you already answered all of your questions, Durga. Everyone knows how immature Gudan really is. And still you want to believe her while she is drunk. Is that really sensible, Durga? Are you not the one who is constantly complaining about her immaturity?
People can still be perceptive even when they are immature. And personally, Gudan and I don't really have any real problems with each other. So now, I will have to find out what kind of plan you have going on here right now, and why AJ seems to be part of it. I hope that you understand that clearly, Mr. Rabat. You have now made this an issue within my house, and that means I will find out exactly what is going on.
Durga, you are imagining things here. This is not what you think. And why do you still consider me an outsider? Are we no longer related anymore? Whatever you think may be going on here is simply not true, all right? Come on, Durga. AJ may be your father, but he was also my sister's husband, and he is my best friend. Good night, Durga.
I know that what you have said to me is not the entire truth, Vikram. For some reason, I cannot even believe a single word that has come out of your mouth today. What is going on between you and Gudan?
What was that, Gudan?
What?
Why were you behaving so rudely to Vikram?
What?
Why are you crying now?
Tell me something. What else can I do if I do not cry now? Not one little bit. You do not have any faith in me. You are a very grumpy person. Why does my life have to be ruined like this? I don't know what to do about it anymore. dreams for my life, you know? I often thought about the type of wedding I would have. I would dream about my husband and the kind of man he was. You don't know. But every girl likes to dream about a traditional wedding. One that everyone is involved in, when the family is together and everybody is celebrating. It is such an occasion. And the entire house is decorated, and people will be dancing to the music.
Gudon, get down.
A girl
Yes,
can
you can dream, but please sit down. Come on.
Okay. She dreams of getting a wedding dress all bright and beautiful, and a grand wedding ceremony. And then, when they are alone together, he will slowly lift up her veil. You know what it's like. When in the movies they have these beautiful wedding songs, there is one song in particular. I feel so much love for you. You are the one I love, la la la. But is there anyone who loves me? There's no one. No one to take me to the movies. No one to hold me at night. I can't even sleep next to my husband. I have to sleep out on the balcony. Oh, that's right. You don't even care about me, do you? You don't even know what my hopes and dreams are. Am I right? Okay,
Tell me.
listen. My dreams
Gudon.
are... Oh, look. This is exactly what I've always dreamed about. The man in my dreams would hold my hands just like you are now, and hold me close to his chest like he didn't want to lose me. Look, the moon and the stars agree. But instead of that, I have to sleep alone.
Gudon, be careful. Please, be careful.
Yes? I sleep alone on the balcony, and I'm left to shiver all by myself. And you know what I think about when I'm all by myself out there? What have the moon and stars said, and why do they take my dreams away from me like that? It's not fair.
That is not true. I know that you have been treated unfairly, but
एक बूंद में दर्द है लाखों कहता है आँख का पानी मरहम से भी न भरेगी अपने जख्मों की निशानी हाँ शर्तें रखी थी खुशियों ने जिनको था दर्द में बदलना लफ्जों ने छोड़ रखा था होठों पे ठहरना
Quiet. Just keep quiet. Right now, when I speak to you, you will remain quiet and just listen to me. I have something to tell you. You are the only one, other than my father, who never scolds me for what I do. You know what? You are so similar to my father. When I used to make a mistake, my father would never scold me for what I had done wrong. He would never lose his temper with me, and he would never make me feel bad. You know, I have been like this since I was very young. I was always overconfident and keen to succeed. And just like my father, you always helped me with that. Instead of scolding me, you stand there and listen to what I have to say. And then you give me advice. It's always you that can always remind me of my role in this house. And you remind me just how much I matter. It has been... You believe in me. Despite everyone else thinking that I will fail in my duties. But no matter what they say, you remind me that I'm capable of doing things. Hold on a minute. I want the bottle.
What are you doing?
I'm going to my room. Because that is where I have to sleep for the rest of my life. Correct?
You don't have to go anywhere. You can stay in my room. On my bed with me.
Wait, just tell me something. Are you only doing this because I am drunk?
एक बूंद में दर्द है लाखों, कहता है आँख का पानी, मरहम से भी न भरेगी अपने जख्मों की निशानी। हाँ शर्तें रखी थी खुशियों ने जिनको था दर्द में बदलना।
From now on, you will sleep here.
छोड़ रखा था होठों पे ठहरना।
Even though I've already tried. The poison didn't work. But I cannot let you get away with it that easily. You still have to pay for your sins. And I do not plan on going anywhere.
Oh my word. What was it that I drank? I'm still feeling very dizzy. And I'm having nightmares. Huh? Why am I here? Why am I sleeping here in Akshat's room? And why am I on his bed? I wonder why Akshat is sleeping over there on the sofa. I have to go and ask him about this. Can you hear me? I think you are too fast asleep to hear me. Huh? I just wish that you were awake right now. And then I could tell you just how cute you look right now, AJ. Akshat, please. Akshat, wake up. I want a glass of water. Will you go and get it for me? Wow. You know, when you are awake, you never listen to me. But when you're asleep, you have no problem hearing what I have to say. All right, then. I will go and drink water.
Have you still not sobered up from earlier?
What?
Give me your hand now.
Oh my goodness, Durga. I think that I had too much alcohol this evening. I know you also wanted to drink some, but you didn't. Durga doesn't want any drinks at all. Am I right? You should learn from me. Just because I got drunk tonight doesn't mean you can do it too. This was my own mistake, and I want to make sure that you know that because you know things, and you know that I did not drink that on purpose. I really thought that it was a cool drink. Do you know who gave that cool drink to me? It was Vikram Rawat.
I knew that Vikram wasn't to be trusted earlier. And now Gudan is so drunk that she may finally tell me what is going on between them. I suspected that Vikram was up to something, but I never knew what. Gudan, sit down. There you go. Okay? Gudan? Gudan, here. Here's water.
How did you know that water is what I wanted right now?
Gudan, you and Vikram, what was it that you were saying about Mr. Rawat earlier? It was something about...
Let me ask you something about him. Do you think Mr. Rawat can truly be considered a member of this family? And do you think that he's really a good person?
And?
Do you think he is really Akshat's best friend like he says he is?
Yes.
That's where your problem is.
Listen, Gudan. Everything you've done for AJ or everything that you've done for our family, I have been there to support you, and I always make sure that you know that. So, is there something that you need to tell me about what's happening? Is there?
Gudan. What are you doing here so late?
I was on my way up to bed. Then I saw Gudan, in her state on the stairs.
I'm going to take care of Gudan now. You can go to bed.
Good night.
What made you think you could come down like this?
Well, I feel scared to be in that room with you there.
If I don't let her sleep in my room, it's a problem. And if I do, still a problem. Gudan, you finally have to. Gudan.
always want to bring me a nice cup of tea in my dreams.
After what you did last night, a cup of tea is not going to help you. You need a glass of lemonade. Drink this.
Are you sure that drinking this is going to cure my headache from last night?
This will cure your headache if you drink it. But it will not fix your bad behavior towards Vikram last night. Do you remember?
I remember a little, but
You will have to go and apologize to Vikram for your bad behavior last night.
just wait a bit.
Tell me,
Did I behave inappropriately with you last night when I drank too much?
no, your behavior to me was fine.
Please, will you wait?
What is it?
May I say something? You know that alcohol can sometimes be a little bit of a good thing. I actually ended up having fun. Maybe I should get drunk like that more often. It gives me courage to talk to you. I'm only joking, hey? I've learned my lesson from last night. It looks like I behaved alright with Akshat. But I'm sure I behaved strangely with the rest of the family. I have to go and apologize.
This way, Grandma.
Grandma? Grandma, I'm really very embarrassed about what happened to me last night. I really didn't know it was rum and not a cool drink. Please, will you forgive me, Grandma?
Don't worry, my child. I know that you made a mistake. It is all right.
Thank you, Grandma. And Grandma, do you know what? There was something good that happened last night. Akshat let me sleep in the room with him, and he even gave me his bed.
That is great, huh? No wonder I didn't see you at the pool.
Yes, Grandma. Listen, Durga. I know that I have made another mistake. But I still feel like I'm getting better. I think that I'm getting smarter with time, don't you?
You are right about that. You are definitely getting smarter with each passing day.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vikram. How are you?
I'm fine.
Let's get going, everyone. We're getting late for the ceremony.
Akshat has told me that I must apologize to you. But do you know what I want to do? I want to expose the truth about you in front of everyone. That vial that I found last night had no medicine, but it was filled with poison. I know that you were really the one who poisoned Akshat's drink last night.
Gudan, there's something you need to understand. Let me explain. I have this gun, with the permission of the government. And I'm allowed to use it. So if I really wanted, I could use it to kill Akshat. And I could stand right in front of Akshat Jindal and shoot him right in the head. There was no plot, and anyway, I don't want to kill him too quickly and make some sort of martyr out of him.
But I am so sure that the bottle he had red poison on it. If only I could remember where I dropped it. And if Mr. Avat didn't try and poison Akshat, then who was it?
Siddhi? You can't sit here all the time. I've got an idea. Help me. solve a puzzle. Tell me, Vikram Rawat was framed for trying to kill Akshat Jindal with poison last night. I see. The only person it could have been was your husband. There is no one else who could have been that clever.
I will never let what happened to Antara be forgotten. I must make sure she gets justice. Gudan, you can. Try as hard as you want. But I will make sure that Akshat Jindal will pay for his crimes. I will bring him to justice.
Gudan has been causing non-stop problems for me. So I poisoned the alcohol so that I could exact my revenge on her. Gudan. I will not rest until your life is ruined. I will take your husband away from you now. Just like I took your sister. But I still need to think of something. If Akshat and Gudan keep ruining all my plans, then what am I going to do? I have to try. Think of something. The two of them have grown a lot closer together. I cannot believe that Gudan drank the poison alcohol in order to save her husband from it. But that's okay. No matter what you try, Gudan, there is no way that you can protect Akshat against my plans.
Parv? I always knew that you were a degenerate man. But now I have really seen how depraved you really are. You have been allowed to stay here. Akshat has even allowed you to keep your job here. And that's not because of you. He did it because he has immense respect for your wife, and this is how you repay him. I cannot believe that you would even think of doing anything to harm Akshat. Tell me what your plan was. Did you really think I wouldn't suspect you if you tried to frame Mr. Rawat? You will pay for what you've done this time.
What's wrong? Please tell me what happened. This is what I'm going to do to all of the things that you touch.
Here you go.
Sorry?
I should be apologizing to you. I know that I ruined your blazer when I spilt on it. I know that I was distracted, and I spilt on it by mistake.
Puneet. Akshat has managed to evade us, but finally I found this. Once we take this to the lab, we will have all of our proof. And once that I finally have the proof, then Akshat Jindal will finally be brought to justice for all of his crimes. And then I can make sure that this fake marriage to Gudan can be destroyed once and for all.
That one isn't my favorite, and it's not important. What's going on with you? What's wrong? I can see that you are agitated. You were too quick to admit that you made a mistake. And not only did you admit it, you offered me a solution. What's going on?
There isn't anything going on. I was worried that you would be angry with me for what I had done to your jacket. So I thought that I should confess.
You know what, Gudan? You should be more open about what's worrying you. Especially because every time you decide not to tell me what is going on, you manage to mess something up. So please, will you tell me? What happened? Did someone say something?
No, nobody has said anything. How am I going to tell Akshat about this? Mr. Ravat will not stop trying to destroy you. And that's only one problem. How do I tell you that Parv is also ruining Chutki's life? If I tell you, I doubt you'll believe me. So I need to make sure that I fix these problems myself. I don't have much time.
No, Antara. I refuse to do it. I will not light your death lamp. Not this year. And how could I do it? I have vowed to make sure that your murderer gets punished. And I will make sure that he is punished. I just don't believe it. How can a simple prayer be enough? I believe that more needs to happen. You will get it. You will finally get justice. And your soul can rest in peace. As soon as I get the evidence verified, I will be able to prove, in front of his entire family, what Akshat really did. And then I'll make sure that he spends the rest of his life in prison. This has at last come to an end. It's time to fulfill my promise and make sure that Akshat Jindal is rightfully put behind bars. There's only one thing left to do. What about the cassette that I gave you? Have you fixed it?
Vikram? Since when did you quit the CBI and start fixing cassette tapes for a living?
Well, the thing is, Akshat, the murderers have become very clever these days. They're giving the police a very hard time. And the cassette is major evidence that will help me convict a murderer.
All right. I see that there's a candle underneath Antara's picture, but you have not lit it. Vikram? You should light it.
Not today, AJ. Tomorrow. I promise you that. Tomorrow I will light the lamp. I will make sure that I light it.
Okay. You choose when to do it. I try and forget that this day comes every year. But no matter how hard I try, it keeps coming. Just have a look at her eyes. It feels like she will speak to me. She will console me and say that nothing has really changed.
Everything has changed for us, AJ. What I mean to say is, Gudan has become your wife now. And it looks like she is waiting.
Excuse me.
You really could have been a very good actor. Poor Akshat has no idea why you really won't light the candle. Somehow you managed to convince him. You will be brought down by the hatred and vengefulness that you have harbored. Why are you doing this to us? Did you see that? You might not have noticed it, but Akshat seems to have a lot of love for you and implicit faith in what you have to say. And didn't you see how emotional Akshat got when he was looking at Antara's picture?
It's all pretense. It seems that Akshat has been able to fool you, but not me. She was my sister. He was the one who brutally killed my sister. And now he has the nerve to pretend that he is sad. But this is not your fault. Akshat Jindal has managed to fool the whole entire city as well as you. But not anymore. I will finally be able to expose him for all the crimes that he has truly committed. He is the one who killed my sister. I refuse to let him light a candle for her.
You have said quite enough. Always remember these 3 things. Number 1, Akshat was not the one who killed Antara, so you must stop calling him a murderer. How dare you even accuse him of murder? You don't even seem to have any evidence. Secondly, the tears that Akshat just shed are just as real as any you have. And I will not let you ruin this day that is already very difficult for him. He must be allowed to properly honor her. And there's no way that you can take that away from him. This is a promise that I make to you. Akshat will be able to have his remembrance without issue. I do not need to say the 3rd thing to you, because I already said what I needed. Will you bring the offering tray? I will handle this. Everything is ready. I just need to get Antara's picture, and then I'll bath.
Were you going to fetch this? Things aren't scattered on the floor, and nothing is broken. How did you?
It seems that you keep on underestimating me. I can also do things without messing it up. I did all of this. The only thing missing was the picture. Let me take it from you.
I will keep it.